Guys, my name is Victoria. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about on-page search engine optimization. So what is on-page search engine optimization? Well, let's look at it this way. If I was looking for a divorce lawyer in Philadelphia, the first set of results Google would give me would be up down here. These are called the GMB listings. This is the 3-pack or the snack pack. And of course, you definitely want to be here if at all possible. The next set of results is going to be down here, and these are called natural search engine results. Now, it so happens that my page is set up to show 100 of them, but for most people, they will only show 10 natural search engine results, right? So for most people, they will only see whatever goes on page 1. If you're not on page 1, chances are you're not going to get the call. So you might be wondering, how come this specific lawyer is on page 1, and let's say somebody down here is on page 10? Why does it happen that they are at the back? Well, there's a lot of different ways we can figure it out. But this specific tool does make it a little bit easier for us. And it's something that I've been using to help my clients rank higher. And it's called Surfer. So this is just one of many tools. I use a couple of dozen tools, but this is a fun one. So what I did was I put in divorce lawyer in Philadelphia, and it gives me a range of results that are going to rank highly. I selected the ones that are relevant to my client, and then I put in a website. This is not my client. This is just a website from the back. And I'm going to take a look and see. Now, on-page SEO is all about what you do on your physical website page, right? So it's very important to talk to Google in a language that Google understands. A lot of times my clients will come to me and say, Victoria, I don't want to talk to Google. I want to talk to people. And I get that. I get that you want to talk to people. But it's our job to create things that both people like and Google likes. Because the truth is, if you just talk to a person, Google is never going to index your page. Well, rather, they will index it, but they will never put it up. And in that case, it's going to be very hard for you to talk to a person if they never find your page to begin with, right? So it's important to do both. So let's take a look. This is the client, not the client, but this would be the imaginary client in this particular case. And we're going to see why their homepage is not ranking well for the words divorce lawyer. So let's see here. They don't have a lot of text. I already know that they don't have a lot of text, and that's going to be a big problem for them. But some of these words they use a little bit too often, and some of them they don't use enough. And now this looks a little silly to you. Divorce lawyer, remove 1, and divorce attorney, add 1 to 2. Why? Like this doesn't make any sense. But guys, remember, Google is a machine. It wants certain things. And this actually does work to an extent. Of course, you still have to, it's still as much of an art as it is a science. You still have to have a feel for it, and you still have to understand. But these suggestions are actually really helpful. Like this one here, divorce lawyer, remove 1. Divorce lawyers, let's add 1 or 2. Does it make sense to you and I? Yeah, you and I are not Google. We're not artificial intelligence. It makes sense to Google. So for my clients, I actually go through their pages and I follow these suggestions, and it really does work. The other thing, of course, is backlinks. Remember, we talked about backlinks. Backlinks are a vote of confidence. Google looks at every single time a reputable website links back to you as, this person is important. This person is presenting quality content. So in this particular case, these are easy to get backlinks mostly. HuffPo obviously is a little bit more difficult, but there is plenty of easy backlinks here. And what we do is we go out and we build those backlinks for you, right? It's not brain surgery. It's doable. The other thing, 357 words in body. Add 1,200 to 2,600 words. Why? Because that's what top pages have. Now, again, clients come to me and say, Victoria, no, but I have enough. I talk to my clients. I get that, but you also have to talk to Google. So Google wants 1,200 words. What I usually suggest is put the 300 most important words at the top, and then give Google what it wants. And when people follow my suggestions, then they get the business they want, and then they can talk to the clients all day long. That's definitely not my job. The other thing that this really helpful tools gives us is setting up correct headings. Again, you do have to understand this stuff, but this actually, what it does is just saves hours of work. You already understand SEO. This is super helpful. It's very precise. There is very little guesswork involved. But if SEO is very new to you, then, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to use, but it's still, I think it's a great tool. This is interesting. Consider removing partial keywords. So what this person is doing is essentially their keyword stuff in the text just a little bit too much. And what this essentially says is you have 7.28 partial keywords per 100 words, whereas Google suggests about 3 to 4 partial keywords. Partial keywords would be for divorce law, would be like divorce attorney or divorce lawyers. So they're just going to be divorce, things that are not exactly the exact match keyword, right? So it gives us all these really great suggestions. It helps us again set up the header tags. There is a lot of on-page technical elements. And so look, this is why this guy is not ranking, right? All of this could be fixed. His website is a little slow. All of this could be fixed. But you have to follow Google if you want to, be at the top. If being at the top is not important, then you don't have to. But Google, again, I keep saying this, it's a machine. You got to communicate with the machine. So if you need help with your on-page, if you need some advice, feel free to reach out. I'm here. No hard sell. We'll just chat and we'll see if I can help you. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have found this helpful, and I will chat with you soon.